wild for your trainers on stage, please. Let's get into our second game of the Grand Finals at the Bologna Special Championships.
And this could be the final game of the weekend, the final game of the season in terms of EU Majors, and we're going into the full mirror. Zamazenta and Calyrex Shadow Rider out on the battlefield for both players.
So, threats of Encores, threats of Astral Barrages, threats of Terrestrializations, threats of Body Presses. This is an absolutely nightmare lead. I do not envy either of the trainers in this position.
Yeah, this is really hard to maneuver because, well, which Pokemon do you want to Terra? Now, over on Matteo's side, we have kind of established you definitely cannot let your opponent just get off an Astral Barrage. So you might want to go for the Terra Dark or the White Guard. But of course, going for Terra Dark, and Jamie masterfully already analyzed this very same position, going for Terra Dark, you're opening yourself up to being hit with a Body Press. Now, Ruben has the Focus Sash, so maybe Ruben can play a little bit more careless, but this turn one might already decide the game.
It's all in the basket now, trainers. Get those eggs out of there because it's the responding Terrestrialization over on Ruben's side of the field. Get your attention on the stream. Is it going to be Ruben or Matteo? Already, again, the Zamazenta going for its Terra Water. Pretty risky in the face of what could be a Raging Bolt lurking in the back. We'll just have to see if it is. Just the Protect coming out from Ruben's Calyrex. Careless is certainly not the mode of play that Ruben wants to go for as another Astral Barrage. Zamazenta is taking just as much damage from that as it would have done before. Water, no difference in the type damage calculations versus the Steel and Fighting it was. Zamazenta going to be a 3-shot there, but where did Matteo Zamazenta target? The Body Press into Ruben's zone. Zamazenta now on about a quarter of...
Oh, it is Body Press into Calyrex!
Into the Calyrex to Terrestrialize into Dark. He called it. It was something that Matteo did in game one. Ruben saying, I see you. I know you have Terra Dark there. If I Body Press that slot, I'm going to make that call. If that Terrestrialization hadn't happened, the Body Press would have done absolutely nothing.
Ruben Gianzini, with his tournament life on the line, makes the call to make the riskiest of plays here. Turn one in game two. Body Press knocking out Calyrex right away, but he was kind of forced to go into this Terra Water once more, and we've seen it in the previous game, how difficult it is for Ruben's team to hit Incineroar. So if Ruben brought the same Pokemon like in the first game, maybe Matteo still has a chance here.
Incineroar lurking in the back or not. We're going to have the reveal of that later on, potentially, unless it's a swift one. Now Raging Bolt once more is liking the look of the Terra Water Zamazenta in front of it. What can Ruben do to get around it? They could switch, go for a Protect. The Raging Bolt really is a thorn here. Just the Encore now, locking Matteo Zamazenta into the Body Press that it went for before. There it is, the Zamazenta able to hold on for Ruben. Another responding Body Press, super effective, but you can see just how bulky and defensive that Zamazenta is. Thunderbolt into the Calyrex on Ruben's side. No paralysis to speak of, but the Focus Sash, that's in tatters.
Whew, okay, now Matteo definitely doing a lot of damage this turn. Both Zamazenta and Calyrex likely in KO range for Thunderclap. Now Ruben, of course, with Encore Calyrex Shadow Rider, could try and yeah, play around that a little bit. Maybe go for a Protect here and then try to Encore lock Raging Bolt into Thunderclap later on. But yeah, we just got confirmation. Matteo has Incineroar there waiting in the back. And, well, it looks good for Ruben for now. He definitely has to be very, very careful. Because, yeah, if Zamazenta goes down, and I think at this point, yeah, it will go down quite soon probably, then Incineroar was really a menace on the battlefield.
Had they called it, had they gone for a Body Press into that slot as well, it could certainly be what stamps Ruben's ticket into a third and final game. Not going to appreciate the attack drop in some ways, but of course Body Press uses the defense stat, the Thunderclap, yeah, enough to secure the KO onto Zamazenta. Ruben's looking a little bit defeated there, but this game is not over. The question is, though, the one that's been raging ever since the first game, how do you now deal with Matteo's Incineroar? Another Encore. This Calyrex has got its hand ready and raring to go with those claps on the field, trying to shut down Matteo's team. And if there's one move that can do this for Ruben, it could well be the Encore.